you would be so kind, your thoughts on the match.
Yeah, thanks. Tough match, especially second set was crucial. I mean, second set defined the match because I was really close to lose it. Many times you're going to lose a break against such opponent as Felix. He had set points on his serve. You're going to lose a set. We can never know now how the match would go. It could be completely different story. Being one set all would be the first time for me in the tournament. Well, I'm happy that I managed to save this game, doing one great point and second one making him play the volley. And then he turned the match around. I think he started doubting. For sure, it stayed in his mind, this game. So he started missing. I started putting more pressure, and the match turned around. So that was a key point. But I'm really happy that I managed to stay consistent and strong throughout the match, especially on my serve.
Great. Thank you very much. Questions? Chris?
Hi, Chris Clary, New York Times. Look, from the outside, it appears to have been a pretty smooth path back to the final for you. Do you agree with that? Is that the way it's been as you experienced it? And how do you think the fact that you've had this nice, sort of not too many sets lost, only one, right? Going to the final might help you on Sunday.
Yeah, in a way, it was definitely smooth. After, you know how Grand Slams are, even if you get to the final without losing a set, all the matches going to be tough in their own way. There were some tight moments. There were some tight battles. I mean, against Botic, I won 7-5 in the fourth, which is not that much of a margin. So it's never easy, but I'm happy that I managed to save a lot of physical abilities, physical power and mental power, because for sure, I mean, I don't think anybody is capable of winning slam after playing, let's say, first 3 rounds, 5 sets. I doubt this ever happened. So this is important, and I'm really happy I managed to make it kind of fast.
Okay. Larry?
Larry Brooks, New York Post. Can you compare the experiences of getting to the final this year as opposed to 2 years ago? How you feel entering this final as opposed to maybe how you did a couple of years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago was completely different tournament. First of all, the story with the fans. This year kind of didn't have anything. It was just smooth also. It made it crazy this 2019. And actually before the story with the fans, I was cramping. I couldn't almost walk in my second round match. I managed to win it. I almost couldn't walk. So there were some crazy matches, some crazy turnarounds. I remember playing against Wawrinka. I torn my quadriceps. We did an echo after, and there was a 1 centimeter tear, and I managed to win the match. I had 2 days off, so I managed to heal it. It was unbelievable stories all around. This year I didn't have the stories, and that's a good thing. I have the experience of 2 finals of slams that can help me. Doesn't mean it will, but can help me. And the only thing I can say that all what I have left, I'm going to throw it out on Sunday.
Ben, go ahead.
Daniil Medvedev from New York Times. What do you think you learned from your match against Novak in Australia this year that might help you make it more competitive if you play him again this time?
Definitely tactically, because he was playing different than the matches he did before me, and I was kind of not ready for it. So now I am. I think if it's going to be him, it's going to be more interesting in terms of tactic, what I'm going to prepare. And I think the thing that I understand, I always give my best, but I feel like I didn't leave my heart on the court in Melbourne, even if, of course, I wanted to. There was something not turning up this match. That's what I'm going to try to do on Arthur Ashe with hopefully 100% of fans. No matter the score, I'm just going to, turn up the heat, if I can say, and try to do my best, even more than what I did in Melbourne.
Okay, Chris.
Could you talk a bit about just if you do play Novak, the Grand Slam will be at stake with all 4 tournaments? Is that something you would enjoy breaking up that party, or how would you assess your thinking?
Yeah, I think from my side, of course, I'm probably, if I can make this, I'm probably be in the history books a little bit somewhere, not letting him do this. But I don't really care about it. I think it's more about him, that it affects him, because from one side, for sure, he's going to feel the pressure a little bit about it already today. From the other side, that's what's going to make him be even better in tough moments. I don't know, let's say, but maybe he's going to be losing 2 sets to 1 or 0. and have a break, and maybe some other slam, some other time, he would not, he always gives his best also, but he would not tone something up. Here we know that he will do everything to try to make it happen. So yeah, let's see how Sasha copes up with it. I'm gonna watch the match to try to see how the match is gonna go in the energy. That's interesting. And again, about me, I'm just gonna throw at everything, and I'm definitely not gonna be thinking about Grand Slam or whatever.
Okay, in the back.
Congratulations, Darcy Main from ESPN.com. With this being your third major final, how are your expectations different, and sort of how do you approach this differently than you have the last two, because you've done this now before?
Yeah, for me, experience is a key. So, of course, coming first one, again, crazy story, crazy tournament, playing against Rafa. I want to win everything I play, but I was kind of the underdog. Let's be honest, I was already happy being in the final. It was first great breakthrough. I just won a Masters, which was already huge. I was in the final, so everything was a positive, which helped me to play good. But I was not feeling like it's a must to win. I mean, of course, again, if I play Novak and he has 20 slams going for the Golden Slam, it's not a must, but I want to do it even more, and that's normal. The more you lose something, the more you want to win it, the more you want to gain it and take it. I lost 2 finals. I want to win the third one. That's tennis. We have 2 players, only one going to win. You never know what's going to happen, but I'm going to try even more than I did the first 2 times.
Okay, Bill and then Craig.
You answered my question.
Perfect.
Great.
Daniil, Craig Gabriel, Night Radio Australia. If it is Sasha in the final, what are your thoughts going into that one?
I think it's going to be great because we both don't have a slam, so one of us is going to have it. In the energy, it's going to be completely different than playing against Novak because, again, Sasha comes out tonight, I come out tomorrow. Even if we don't think about it, but there is a stock to stop Novak from getting his slam. It's still Novak, so it's a different energy when you step on the court. If we're going to play with Sasha, he's definitely in a little bit of a hot streak, but I didn't play that bad either last 4 weeks, so I think it's going to be, a battle where same generation, we played each other in juniors. I managed to get my age in 2 finals we played. It's never going to be the same if we play 10 finals, but I'm going to try to, again, throw everything, to leave everything to try to beat him on Sunday.